Hi folks, welcome to my channel. And what have I got today? Well, I've got the brand new WL Tech, not toys, but Tech V911S. Yeah, look at the state of that box. Do you know what? Look, all dented up and mangled. But luckily, nothing was broken inside. Still, that was the postman. That's not Banggood. That's how it come from the postman. Right, so now I had this on pre-order because although there's been reviews on this, I think up to a year ago, from what I believe is you couldn't buy this. I think what it was their WL Tech were they were getting people to review an up and coming new model, but we'll get into that in a minute. So let's just go through the box first. Right, we've got a brand new controller, and I'll go through that in a minute why because it's different. We've got the model itself, which is bigger than the V911. The V911S I would assume stood for sport, but I'm not sure about that. Right, well you get your standard charger, your twin port charger. You get USB charging cable. You get a couple of spare blades. You get a screwdriver, an Allen key, and a gear, the main gear wheel. Pretty standard. But oh, and a spare tail rotor blade. They're pretty standard, really. Not, you know, nothing different now. But let's get rid of all this a minute. Let's get rid of the box and everything. They'll be able to see it a bit better. Yeah, nice box, isn't it? Right, let's get rid of these. Now, this is there's your instruction manual. Yeah, I'll just use your old stuff. Now, it's bigger than the V911. It's the same size as the V930. Now, where does this sit between the V911 and the V930? Right, well, if you've got a V930, there's absolutely no point in getting this, because it pretty much does the same, but slightly better. As for the V930, well, it's night and day, really, the difference. You've got a fly-barless rotor. You've got a longer tail boom, so that gives you better authority. They say it's a brushless motor, but it's not. It's actually brushed, although it's very, very quick. If you know how the V930 goes, this is more or less the same sort of speed. It's very quick. The battery, now this is the weird thing, the battery, you can put any size battery in there, even the long ones. This is only the standard short one, but you can put the really long ones like you get on the V930 on it. But for some odd reason, they only supply 250 milliamp an hour, which is, I find that at 25C, I find that a bit odd. Because you would have thought it would have at least had a 300, maybe a 400 or a 500, but a 250, that seems very small. It's supposed to give you like a 5 to 7, 8 minute flight. But why would you want to do that? You'd rather just put like a 3, 4, 500 milliamp an hour. It will take it. It goes in there, and it doesn't sit like the V930. The battery sat close to the the main wheel there, the main gear, at an angle. But what they did was they they moved it further forward. I'll show you when I take the canopy off in a minute. And yeah, it's just weird why they supplied you with a small battery when it can obviously take a lot bigger. But anyway, because on the V930 you got a 450 milliamp an hour battery in it, and I've gone up to 500, and I could get 15 minutes out of it, 14-15 minutes depending, you know, on the wind and all that. So yeah, I don't know why they've gone so small on the battery. But let's go over some specs, because there's quite a bit to go through on this. Right, so the length is 270 millimeters, the height is 80 millimeters, weight is 42.5, propeller length is 245 millimeter, tail rotor blade diameter is 37 millimeter. The battery I've already gone through with. Flight time, it says here 5 to 7 minutes. Main motor brushless 8520, but I don't know about that. And tail motor is a 0615. That's your specs. It's got gyros, as you would expect. And the other good thing about it is, I'm just going to take this this canopy off. Now there's only two bits that hold the canopy on. That's the only two bits. That's your canopy. As you can see, it's modular. It's all plugged in. See, that ain't a brushless motor, is it? That's brushed, definitely. But yeah, so you got the flight board is on a pad. So you got that. You got all your plugs in there. So if you know, if you want to change the motor or the servos and that, it just unplugs. So there's the helicopter. Now I will say this plastic is really strong. When I received it, these two bits here that hold the canopy on, where the canopy just slides in, they were bent. I mean, really bent bad. And I managed to manipulate the plastic to go straight, and it's easy. It will bend up to 45 degrees without even, well, it didn't even feel like it was going to snap. It was very, very bendy, very, very tough, but very, you know, very bendy. So that tells me that you can smash this into a wall, and it just like the V911, it'd be strong. Now the controls. Now this is a bit weird. You've got, as you notice, you've only got one light on now. You've got a different display screen, only slightly different. You've got no rates on here. This bleeps, but I don't know what it does. It doesn't seem to do anything. Now you can actually bind this by, I think it was like that, or like that. Now you've got a hover debugging mode, so you press this button for 3 seconds and the light will start blinking. Now you can start mucking around with your trims and trim it up. And if you want to save it, you want to save your trim data, you press this for 3 seconds again until the light stops blinking, and that's your settings saved. As I said, in the manual this says rudder change control, which usually means it's mode like high and low, but when I checked the servos, it didn't make a blind bit of difference. So I've got no idea what that is or what that's for. Right, so I'll show you something. I'll show you something quickly. Yeah, so this sits in between a V911 Pro and a V930, but it's kind of in the middle. You know, it's as fast as a 930, but still as agile and as smooth as a V911 indoors. You know, in the you know, indoors without any wind and that, like stable as anything. Now watch this. I'm going to put this on idle. Okay, now all the other helicopters that I've got would start spin. it'll just spin, and it'll go up, and then it'll sort itself out. It would help if I turn the controller on. Right, so that's, now watch that light. I'm going to bind it. Oh, it's outwards. There you go. I've never had one of these controllers that did that either. Well, not on a helicopter. Now watch this. Let's see if I can go slower. Look how steady that is, and that's on idle. Hardly any throttle. Isn't that crazy? I'll give it a bit more. Yeah, it's not even moving. And what I'll do is I'll give it a punch. It's blowing all my stuff everywhere. But that is the smoothest helicopter I've ever known. That don't do that. That tells me that's going to lift off with absolute precision. So I can't wait to fly this. I'm definitely going to be doing another video on the flight. Probably at the weekend. I don't know. I'll try and get a video done as soon as possible. But that's the V911 V911S. S standing for sport, I think. But yeah, so you're definitely going to have to check out the flight video, and I'll get it all. What I'll do is I'll get it all. What I'll do is I'll probably won't bother with this battery. I'll probably put a 400 or 500 milliamp an hour battery in there, because I really can't see, that battery, especially when I start pegging it, lasting very long. And I know this is going to take, well, any battery that I've got, because the sheer power of it will lift it. But I mean, that promises to be a little dazzler. That's the brand new V911S. So I mean, with the long tail boom there, that should give me brilliant authority. And then what we do is, well, I'll do in my other review, my flight review, we'll do all that, and then we'll find out what this button does, because it clearly does something, but I can't see it on the servos. There's definitely no movement on the servos. So, and there's nothing on the screen that says H and L, which is, W Toys way of doing high and low. None of that comes up on screen. There's nothing for it. It just bleeps, but doesn't seem to do much. So maybe that's for smooth hovering. It does say something in the manual about smooth hovering, but the way they write these things in these manuals, the grammar is terrible. That could mean anything. But anyway, that's the V911S. Promises to be a little bit of a hot rod. So we'll take again, I mean, the plastic's as strong as any of the other models, and that's been proved over time how strong they are. So yeah, we got to try that out. Look out for my next video in the next few days, and we'll take it out for a blast and see how stable it is, because this will fly in the wind as well, unlike the V911, the normal one. Anyway, that's it folks, just thought I'd share that with you. I've been waiting for this since last month. This became available on the 29th of September, I do believe, and that's when I ordered it. Before that it was pre-order only. So all the reviews that are out there that's to do with this are models that have been sent to people that go on YouTube and review these things, and they get it for nothing kind of thing. Oh, and that's the other thing. This is the same price as a V911 standard. Okay, my V930, which is a beautiful helicopter, cost me about £43. It was about £45, but I got a couple of quid knocked off. This one here, I paid £30 for. That's the same price as I paid £35 for my V911, and I've got two of them. But I actually paid £30 for that. And that is, if not better, it's just as good as the V930, which is £15 dearer. So you might want to bear that in mind. Right, anyway, enough of me gabbing on. I'll catch you in the next video, and we'll go fly this baby. Right, thanks for watching, folks, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.